Okay, let's take a good walk around this 1986, I think, BMW 635 CSI automatic. Very unusually finished in BMW Burgundy metallic, which I've owned loads of sixes over the years, but I've never had or seen one in this colour before. But it is a proper BMW colour, and it was built like this, because we've got the build sheet with, I think they call it natural beige leather. Standard spec car. Nice, unusually, and to my mind quite nicely, it's still running on Michelin TRX tyres, which is the metric ones, which are, the tyres are quite expensive, though they have just started to, I think, been remanufactured by vintage tyre supplies. It's always a good sign if a 6 is running on these, because it shows that it has been sort of, looked after properly, shall we say, in my experience. And it is running on Michelin TRXs on alloys. They certainly ride a lot better on those. That's what they were designed for originally. Electric mirrors, electric roof, all the usual bits and bobs. It's got an aerial there, but I don't know if the aerial works, because in fairness the stereo doesn't seem to be wired in, so not sure about that. Anyway, let's go around and pick out the good points and bad points. I suspect it's had new front wings on it, on both sides, at some point in the past, possibly 5 or 6 years ago, not really sure, but and I would think it probably has been repainted. In fact, it must have been repainted at some point in its life, but say it is the original BMW colour. The chrome overall is genuinely lovely, actually. All around the front, normally these, they rust up all around the chromes on the sides of the bumpers and things. This one's superb on both sides. It must have had new chrome on it as well. So I think really someone has spent a few quid on it one way or another. A couple of sort of stone chips and marks and stuff on the front spoiler. But so the chrome is superb. This panel here just above the bumper has got a couple of scratches on it just there. But the bonnet top and the nose panel are all really good. That's all nice. Bonnet's very good. Next to no stone chipping, which kind of once again gives away the fact that it's been repainted. Very slight blemish in the paint just there on the very bonnet corner. A couple actually, one just there, one just there. I'm being a bit picky. At the end of the day, it is the 24-year-old 635, but I want to make sure we got everything down on here. Looking down the near side, looks very, very straight and clean down there. The horror bit, the near side, the wings, as I say, I think this one will have had new wings on it in the past, because this wing is superb here, and you can feel it's all very new underneath there. Been touched in a bit just on the top of the, I think they call it the closing panel that holds the top of the bumper trim on. Bit of touching in, just gone on there. But otherwise, the wing is superb. It's really good. Let's look at the screen and up here. This is all very nice. Screen's nice. Tiny bit of bubbling just here on the near side A pillar. Hasn't broken through the paint. Just a little bit of bubbling just there where my finger is. The roof is very good. There's one or two tiny bubbles just coming up here on the edge of the sunroof, just there. But otherwise, the roof is spot on. Passenger mirror, the chrome on top of the mirror has pitted somewhat, but it's cheap chrome on top of those, so they do tend to do it. There's a small blemish just down here on the front of the passenger door. It looks like perhaps the door's been caught by the wind or something at some point and hit the wings. It's like a very small sort of depression that's been touched in, just sort of between there and there, just underneath the rubbing strip on the near side door. That's been touched in, but otherwise not bad at all. Looking inside it, carpets are superb. The interior is really nice, actually. It's the natural beige leather. The piping's a little bit cracked, as they always get, just on the piping itself, but the seats are in great shape. Perhaps a recolour and stuff wouldn't go amiss. At the end of the day, it's 24 years old and it's done just coming up to 150,000 miles, which in fairness is nothing for one of these. So you'd expect the leather to be a little bit marked. It is only marked. It's not ripped, torn, split or anything like that. No, the interior is really nice actually on it. So carpets are really good. In the back here, it looks like it's barely been sat in as usual. It's all nice. So it's got the BMW Sports seats. A couple of marks on the headlining, actually, it's on the sunroof part of the headlining. Perhaps it's been in storage and the sunroof's been open for a while. But a couple of marks on the roof just up there, but that's about it. Carrying on round. Near side rear wing is all nice. A few very, very, very minor scratches just above the swage line. It's all about a centimetre long. vertical scratches along there, but very minor. That all looks nice around there. Chrome on the rear bumper once again is very, very good indeed. Boot lid's all nice. It's all nice around the rear window. Yep, it's all good. Looks like it's obviously got a new silencer on the back of it. Once again, looking down the offside, looks very, very straight. Complete. There's no parking dinks or anything. The only thing I can see, you can't really notice it unless you park it against another 635, but I suspect this this offside rear arch has probably had a bit of filler in it. Well, I can't feel it behind it, shall we say. If you compare it to another car, it just looks as if the line just isn't quite right, isn't quite pronounced enough there. So whether it's been beaten out again or something, I'm not sure, but I suspect there probably is a little bit of filler in there somewhere, but there's no cracks in it or anything like that, no bad paint, and it's got a proper rim behind here. It's not sort of full of nasties, so unless it's had a new arch put in, they just haven't quite done it properly. But as I say, unless you park it against another one, you can't really see it. I'm just being very, very picky about it. There's no sort of obvious obvious cracks in filler or anything like that, or lumps or anything like that. It just doesn't look quite 100%, but you wouldn't notice it, as I keep labouring the point, unless you park it against another one. The rest of the wing is all good. Driver's door is all fine. Again, the mirror's slight bit of pitting on the top of the mirror there. Offside front wing, very good. There is a little bit of bubbling just starting up on the front of the offside front wing here. I suspect when they fitted these new wings, they probably haven't undersealed them. No, they haven't, by the feel of it. And it's just starting to break out again just here around the very edge of the front wing. Catch it quickly now and it'll be fine. But yeah, but the rest of the wing is superb. As I say, it's got those nice metric alloys on there with TRXs. Inside on the driver's side, very, very good once again. Door cards are all nice. Driver's seat, as we say, a couple of cracks in the piping, but otherwise really, really good. No sort of real wear on the bolsters. Just nice. And so this natural colour, it looks nice. You can recolour it, but frankly I wouldn't, because I've seen people make a right mess of it doing that. Dash is all good. Door cards are all good. It's one of the nicer sixes that we've, one of the nicer looking sixes that we've had for some little while, it's fair to say. Unless you want to spend £8,000 or £9,000 on one. Oh, there's one other blemish on the offside front wing, just up there, a little bubble just coming up where my fingernail is. That's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353. Sorry, I just noticed one other thing. Front number plate's got a crack in it. Just there. Yeah, 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. And one final thing I've noticed, it's obviously had headlamp wash wipe fitted at some point, but as always with these, it never works, so someone has, probably the right thing in my opinion, taken the damn stuff off, because it's rubbish. So yeah, no more headlamp wash wipe. That's about it. End.